But here's sort of one of my best memories of Michael Novak. So he was an indefatigable traveler. He was anxious to go and talk to audiences all around the world about his ideas. He was constantly being invited to give papers and presentations all around the world. You know, Wall Street, South Africa, India. He talked about going into some big university in Brazil where he was confronted with all these liberation theologians but so there's two things I can distinctly remember. One is being at a conference with him in Rome, and I said, "So Michael, where are you off to?" He said, "Well, I'm off to South Sudan." "Why are you going there?" "It's pretty violent, right?" I said, "Well, the bishops have asked me to come and talk." I said, "Oh, okay, well, that's great." And I said, "Have you got your suitcase?" "No, I don't need any clothes. There's no point taking any of these things. I just have to go and talk." Because he was just very sort of practical about these sorts of things. And the second thing, which also relates to travel, is that he told me, so even towards the end of his life, when his mobility is very limited, he's still traveling. He's still traveling around the world. And one of his last trips was to Lithuania, where he spoke, he was invited to speak by the Lithuanian Free Market Institute. And they had actually approached me and said, "Do you think you could ask Michael if he could come to Lithuania?" And I said, "Well, I can try. I mean, he's getting on. He's physically not in great shape." So I put it to him, and he, "Sure, I'll do that." But he told me, so he's on some transit place between here and Vilnius in Lithuania, and he's thinking, "What the heck am I doing here? I'm tired. I want to lie down. I've had enough." And then he thought, "It's because of that darn Sam Gregg I'm here." And he told me this later, and he said, "But the thing is, once I got there, it was wonderful because I was talking to people who knew what it was like to live under communism." Lithuania, of course, is a very Catholic country, very much part of that Slavic world that he was very attached to. And he was able to talk to the high and mighty and the low and not so mighty in this relatively obscure Baltic country about many of the ideas that he was interested in, which they were very receptive to because they'd experienced what it looked and felt like to live under a communist system. So those are my two things. He's